Alright, hello everybody, and today we're going to be talking about Kung Lao and some of the buffs that he needs desperately. Now, some people say that he's actually pretty good. He relies on only a couple things, and you can obviously counter those. You just need to crouch block most of the time and you'll be fine against him. Just be defensive. So I'm going to go over some of these moves on screen and why they need buffs. So first up is Fatal Blow. It's 1-2-2. This move actually can't be finished on block, and it's very unsafe anyway. So what I would change about this is make him so he can do it on block, because otherwise it's just useless. And make the third hit an overhead, so it's a great mix-up. And it won't guarantee anything anyway, so it's not like going to be super overpowered or anything. Next up, we have Monk Dunk, this move. This is actually one of his only good mids, but the only thing is the last hit is actually -7, so technically punishable. I'd say just make it like -5 or -6, something a little lower, so it's not as punishable. Next up, we have Deadly Path, which is his worst move. And the name actually makes sense because it's a deadly path for you, because this last hit is a very slow high. Like, you're gonna get uppercutted out of it. Like, it really sucks. And it's not even plus, it's like it's -6. So that's kind of ridiculous. Either make this really plus and probably make the last hit not a high, because like, yeah, you're never gonna get anything done with this string. They'll see it coming from a mile away. Anyway, next up, Double Yang, which is this string I'm sure you all know about. First 3 hits are high, as you know. So what I propose is making the third hit maybe a mid, and then make it a little better, and then making it like a little more plus. That wouldn't make it super strong. They just make it so you can do it without having it as a punish only tool, you know. Anyway, next up we have Flowing Waters, which is this move. Only thing I change here is make it about -8, so it isn't nearly as punishable, and that should fix it. Cause it's like Kung Lao has a lot of things that shouldn't be minus that are. Like, this is just a bunch of mids. There's no reason for it to be super minus. There's no reason for this to be -7 either, so. Anyway, next up we have Iron Broom. Very weird and stupid name for a stupid string that should be plus. This last hit has a huge gap in it that can be interrupted with a full combo, so that's not good. And it's like -4, I think. Let me take a look. Yep, it is -4 on block. It should be +4 in my opinion. So just buff that to make it +4. And then we have this string, or not string, special move, sorry. Orbiting Hat. It takes away the hat, which for one sucks, but what it also does is it makes you at -7 on block, and it consumes 1 bar of defense and offensive meter automatically, so it doesn't even keep you safe technically, and it costs so much. And yet, you want to see something really stupid? I did not believe my eyes when I first saw this. But this move goes away on block. So you spend half of all your resources and you get basically nothing. Like, it sucks. They can just throw a projectile as soon as they see you do it out here, which is when it's only kind of useful, and you'll just lose it and you lose all your resources. And don't even talk to me about doing the double amplify, because it's so useless. It costs literally everything you have, and for no reason. Anyway, next up we have the Shaolin Drop. This move should be an overhead, in my opinion. And that's all I'd change about it, because right now it's super minus for no reason. And you're never going to hit the crushing blow that it has. So just make it an overhead, and you could do like mix-ups like this, I don't know, where it could be like an overhead low or overhead overhead. Which wouldn't lead to much anyway, so that's all I think should be changed. Honestly, these changes, I don't think it will make him super overpowered or like more annoying than he already is. I just think they're like changes that are like, duh, you would change that. Cause some of this frame data just doesn't make sense, man. And it's like nowadays, or like right now, you just have to rely on the amplified Z hat in this string mixed in with stags and throws to get anything done. So yeah, that's what I changed about Kung Lao. So I hope you enjoyed the video.